This baby rejected every nanny his millionaire father hired, and nobody could explain why. Mark tried doctors, sleep coaches, and the best caregivers money could buy, but baby Leo screamed the second anyone touched him. Then Rosa, the overnight cleaning lady, walked in to mop the floors, and Leo didn't cry at all. He stared at her, reached for her, and smiled for the first time in 6 months. Mark told himself it was a coincidence, but the pattern got impossible to ignore. Leo only slept in Rosa's arms, and he only drank the bottle she prepared. Rosa didn't look proud about it, though, because she looked scared, like she'd seen a ghost. One afternoon, Leo's shirt rode up while Rosa was holding him, and she froze on the spot. On his right shoulder was a strawberry-shaped birthmark that made her breath catch. Her hands shook as she pulled out her phone and opened an old photo she kept hidden for years. The baby in that photo had the exact same mark in the exact same place, and Rosa whispered in Spanish, "Ese es mi niño," meaning, "That's my boy." Mark heard it and rushed in, demanding to know what she meant. Rosa choked on the words, saying the hospital told her her newborn died, but she never saw a body. Mark didn't yell, and he didn't call security because something in Rosa's face looked too real. That night he ordered a DNA test, expecting peace of mind, but the results shattered him. Leo wasn't Mark's child by blood, not even remotely close, and the room went cold. Mark started digging through old records, and he found a transfer file he'd never noticed before. There were payments, signatures, and one name stamped on the paperwork that made his stomach drop. The name wasn't a hospital administrator because it was his mother's name. Mark confronted her the same night, and she didn't even pretend to be shocked. She said she did it to give him an heir, and she called it a solution, like Rosa's grief didn't matter. Mark looked at her and realized his wealth had been used as a weapon against someone who had nothing. The next morning, he walked into court with Rosa beside him, with no cameras and no speeches. He dropped the custody fight before it began and said one sentence that silenced the room.
"He belongs with the heart that never stopped looking."
If you were Mark, would you keep the child you raised or right the wrong your family committed? Comment below. Are you choosing blood or are you choosing bond? Hit like and subscribe for more stories like this.